Yes, but you don't believe in the evolution. People either accept evolution as scientific fact, just like they accept that the Earth is round, transistors use tunneling effect, and Richard Lionheart was a king of England. Or they don't. And then they either have a belief in the existence of God, which evades a proof with scientific methods, or have not. Now Catholic Church accepts theory of evolution as a whole as correctly describing the development of human body. This view is not coerced. The Holy See learned the hard way not to press people, but it is nevertheless encouraged. This excludes neither the belief in immortal soul, nor in God as the creator of the universe who acts in mysterious way, Big Bang and abiogenesis, for example. 1. In Orthodox Christians, there is no unity. Speaking, for instance, of Russian Orthodox Church, some blatantly deny any possibility for evolution. Curiously enough, they are mostly influenced by him. Seraphim Eugen Dennis Rose, too, who eventually converted to Orthodoxy from American evangelic Christians. Some, on the other hand, favor the view of F.T. Alexanderman, 3, who didn't even consider human body to be the image of God, but rather held the position that God eventually endowed the most capable species with his metaphysical image, like love, compassion, etc. Thing is, believing in God has nothing to do with literal interpretation of the Bible, any part of it, not only Genesis chapter 1. This may be considered as a prerequisite in your particular branch of Christianity, but it is by far not universal. Yes, many do because the two positions are not necessarily mutually exclusive. Only strict adherence to the creation stories as recorded in some religious texts precludes the acceptance of the scientifically demonstrated and proven theory of evolution. In Christianity, for example, many churches now regard the story of Genesis as an allegory to demonstrate the link between existence and a creator and not itself a direct factual description of how the world came into being. Humans from thousands of years ago were not any less intelligent than us but were comparatively ignorant from a scientific process point of view. How would you describe evolution to someone who had no idea of what DNA, genetics, genotypes, or mitosis is? They had no concept of cell structure and 100 other things necessary to understand this theory in general, let alone in detail. A farmer from those times might well understand the idea of selective breeding, a sort of coerced evolution on a minor scale, giving rise to all the varieties in livestock and pets we see today, but would struggle with how you go from something analogous to a mudskipper evolving into an elephant or ring-tailed lemur, or indeed from bacteria to eventually humans. Do some people claim to believe in evolution and God at the same time? Yes. Not all theists are in denial. It takes some dedication to ignore the obvious facts of evolution. God demands a level of belief and faith in second-hand accounts presented by other people, in writing. Evolution does not require belief, as it presents itself directly to our perceptions and rational understanding. Even if we can't watch or fully understand how living things have evolved, we can at least study the clear facts of anatomy, comparative biology and paleontology, if we are interested, in a direct hands-on way, and once we learn the fundamentals, the inevitability of evolution all falls into place, with no need for faith or belief. I would venture to say that the overwhelming majority of religious people are perfectly accepting of the facts of evolution as demonstrated over the last 2 centuries by science. They find no conflict between the observable facts of life and the way they conceptualize their God.